Hey guys, what's up? Vig here. How are you? How you doing? I hope you're doing awesome. I went to T. Harv Ekker's event, Millionaire Mind Intensive seminar, 3-day seminar, not that long ago. And there was this guy, Adam Markell from New York, I think. He's a New Yorker. And he was running the show. And so every time he would get on stage, every single time he got on stage, for 3 days, he would, he would say in the New Yorker, I guess, accent, he would go to everybody, he would go, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? And by the time the event was over, everybody in the audience, they were talking like that. Everybody would go like, how you doing to each other and stuff like that. So I guess we can talk like a New Yorker, right? Even though I have no idea, how to talk like a New Yorker except just say, how you doing, Or better yet, how about I can talk to you in Russian, right? Hey, what would you prefer? Would you prefer me teach you in Russian or Ukrainian? Because I can do both. I can do Russian or Ukrainian. So A or B. Russian. Мы можем разговаривать по-русски или мы можем размовляти по-украински. Yeah. So did you understand that? No. Probably about 3 people understood that. But hey, maybe English is good enough. Yeah. Folks, listen. We're gonna have fun in this video. I'm excited. Welcome to Internet Marketing 101. Happy that you are here. Seriously, I'm happy that you're here. We're going to talk about a lot of really, really cool stuff. This is the first part in this course called Internet Marketing Fast Start, which you get above and beyond in addition to what you already have, as an Empower Network member, right, when you joined Empower Network. So this is something additional you have by being a member of Big Idea Mastermind, right, which is cool stuff, right? And the purpose for this, and, of course, you get this even if you're just a basic member with Big Idea Mastermind. But, my friend, listen up. My goal is to help you make money, all right? My goal is to help you become successful. My goal is to give you the information, is to give you the knowledge, is to give you what you need for you to be able to apply this. If you apply this, I want you to hear me out. If you apply this, all right? If you apply this, I have no doubt you can take your business from where it's at right now. I don't care if it's at 0. I don't care if it's below 0, all right? I don't care. It doesn't matter. I started out by borrowing $30,000, okay? So it doesn't matter where you start. What matters is where you're going, okay? And my intention is to help you go from where you are today to where you want to go, okay? I want you to be able to build yourself and and turn yourself into this unbelievably successful marketer. I want you to become a ridiculously successful marketer in this industry because you can. Hey, listen, have you ever taken down a sheet of paper? Have you ever done this? Take a sheet of paper, right? Sit down someplace quiet and write out what would your life look like? How would your life look like, okay? If money were no longer an issue for you, if you could live wherever you want, if you could drive whatever you want, if you can get anything you want in life, if you did not have to worry about money, if you could wake up in the morning and you had 0 worries about stuff, okay? Talking about financial stuff, material stuff. If you did not have to worry about, where the money is going to come. If you could have, what would your life look like if you, when you're sleeping or when you're vacationing or when you're just hanging out with your family, right? If you have more money coming into your bank account than you can ever spend. Have you ever thought about that? When I got started in this industry, one of my mentors said, he's like, Vic, dude, what you need to do is sit down, get a piece of paper and a pencil, right, and just write out everything you want in life. Write out everything you wish you could have. And don't worry about, you not being able to afford it right now. Imagine that money is no longer an issue for you. Write out everything you wanted. And, at that time, I was just getting started, and I was driving a Honda Accord, 2001 Honda Accord, that I bought for like $10,000 or $9,000. Did not have anything fancy, right? I was living at the, in the 1-bedroom apartment with my wife, just kind of just got married and trying to make this thing work, right? And I was looking at these guys driving the Mercedes, and I was looking at the guys driving at the BMWs and people, wearing Rolexes and nice clothes and stuff like that, right? And living in the mansions and just traveling and just, to me it seemed like they didn't worry about anything, right? And I was driving through these neighborhoods of like the richest neighborhoods in the city, in the town, where I lived. And I'm like, man, how awesome would it be to have, to be able to live here, right? How awesome would it be to drive that kind of car? How awesome would it be to drive a 750 BMW brand new, right? How awesome would it be to drive the latest Mercedes, right? The top of the line thing. How awesome would it be to have the Rolex watch, right? And the nice clothes. And how awesome would it be to take your family, being able to go on anywhere in the world you like, right? Just on a whim, just because you can. Right, just because you want to. How awesome would it be to not ever have to worry about money, right? And so I would write everything out. I would write exactly what I wanted in my life. I would just go wild with this idea, right? And I remember just writing a list of things that I wanted to have, material things, right? Before I wrote that out, my mentor told me this. He's like, do this exercise, and I was grinding, right? I was grinding, man. I was searching for traffic generation sources. I was looking for, how to convert better, how to get my first sign up, and that kind of stuff. And the idea to me at the time, it sounded a little bit silly. It sounded like, well, it's kind of cute, but hey, I got a market, right? I got a market. I got to figure out how to get more people to my website. I got to figure out how to make more money, right? So the idea of writing this ideal lifestyle, just literally writing it out, was kind of cute, but I didn't act on it immediately, But then later, you know what I thought? I thought, what the heck? What do I have to lose? So I sat down and I wrote everything I wanted in life. I had no idea how I'm going to get it, but I just wrote it out on paper. And what I would do is I would, once a day, when I woke up or when I got to my desk, my work station, or just throughout the day, I would just look at the list and I would just imagine what would it be like to have that lifestyle right there, that's on paper. Strange things happened, my friends. One thing led to another, and it just one event led to another and to another and to. I can tell you right now, okay, looking back, every single thing I had written down, I now have. Okay, there is not one single thing from material world, right, that I wanted to have that I don't have. Okay, now why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this for two reasons. Number one, if you haven't done this exercise yet, I suggest that you actually do this. Okay, don't just listen to it and don't just say, well, this is kind of cute, yeah, a good idea, but I need to market, I need to figure out this traffic generation thing, right? Actually do this. Okay, do this. Again, you don't have to do it. It doesn't matter if you do it or not to me, but it's going to matter to you. Okay, it's going to make. I believe it's going to make a big shift in your business if you do this. Okay, and second thing is, when you do this, see, it goes back to the reason you started online, right? So we start online because we have a dream. You have this picture of the kind of lifestyle you want in your head, right, when you get started. That's how most people are in this community, in this industry, right? So you have something in your head, but you don't really crystallize it, right? You're not very clear on exactly what that thing looks like, right? It's kind of foggy, it's kind of in your head, it's kind of like out there. Like if I ask you right now, like if I come to you, like if you were just standing right here next to me in this little studio, right, next to this big old giant whiteboard, and I would just say, hey, how much money do you want to make next week? Okay, how much money do you want to, what's your income goal per day? Do you know that? Okay, most people, you know what most people say? Well, that's initially what they say, right? They don't know. They kind of know, right? But you ask them like straight up, they wouldn't be able to tell you. Okay, let me ask you this: how would your life change if all of a sudden your monthly income became your hourly income? Think about that. Think about that. How would your life change if your annual income became your weekly income? Okay? Have you ever thought about that? Your annual income became your weekly income. Okay, you say, Vic, that's crazy. It is crazy, but here's my thing, right? Here's why I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this because it's possible. My friend, it is possible. It's possible, okay? My annual income became my weekly income. And right now, right, what I used to make a year, right now I earn in a day. In a day. Okay? So, Vic, are you somebody special? Well, Vic, you can do that because you're Vic, right? And I'm here to tell you, I am no different than you. Okay? I am nobody special. I don't have any magical abilities. I had to cultivate and I had to develop my abilities. I had to develop my skills. And you can do the same thing. Most people wish for things, right? Most people just say, Vic, I wish I would have better lifestyle. I wish I could do this stuff. I wish I could make more money, man. They just wish. It's just wishful thinking, right? But the reality is, hey, if you want to have it, go out there and get it, right? Just go get it. Are you willing to do what it takes? Okay, if you're willing to do what it takes, I'm here to tell you what you need to do, what it takes, and if you're gonna do that stuff, right? I believe you can have an unbelievable lifestyle. I'm not just talking from my personal experience. I'm talking about from watching people go through this stuff and implementing this stuff and using this and applying this in their business, and their income just goes to the levels that most people are just kind of like it's head spinning kind of success, right? And I've watched people go from being completely broke to just, to making $100,000 a month relatively quickly, okay? Is that going to happen to you overnight? Heck no, okay? It's a learning curve, okay? It's a learning business. But if you stick to it, if you hold on to your vision, if you stay focused, right, it's going to happen to you. So let's talk about how do you orchestrate this whole thing. Let's talk about how do you actually put the pieces together to build your business, right? My friend, I'm not going to hold anything back. I'm going to teach you what I know. See, I can't teach you what I don't know. I can't teach you how to make $1 million a month. I'm not at that level yet, okay? But I can teach you how to make about $400,000 a month, okay? Because I know how to make about $400,000 a month. I have started with Empower Network and I guess started Big Idea Mastermind about 4.5 months ago. Okay, right now, at the time of me filming this video. And so in the first 4.5 months, my friend, over $1.7 million earned, okay, with Empower Network. So is this thing work? Does this thing work? Absolutely. Absolutely it works, right? It's the best thing I have ever come across on the internet. And I have been online for about 8 years. I have never made this kind of money before, right? I have never seen so many success stories with anything else before. My friend, it works. Here's my question. Is this working for you? Okay? Is this working for you? If you said yes, congratulations. Keep doing what you're doing, right? If you said no, here's my challenge to you. If you see this person right here is doing exactly what you're doing, right? And they're going through the same trainings that you're going through, and it's working for them. They're making $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, $50,000 per month. Okay, and you're doing the same stuff is what you think you're doing, right? But it's not working for you. You're using the same website. You're using the same system. You're sending, heck, you may be advertising in the same places as well. But it's not working for you. Maybe you're getting a few opt-ins, right? But you're not seeing any sales yet. Don't get discouraged, okay? Here's my challenge to you. Think about why that is. Why is it not working for you and it's working for somebody else? Why? Can I suggest you something? I will suggest that it probably has to do something with you. Okay, would you agree with me on that? It probably has to do something with you. Okay, so let's talk about how to go, right, and how to connect all these pieces together, and how this internet marketing game works. I'm going to explain this to you. I think you're going to find this very interesting. More importantly, if you apply this kind of stuff in your marketing, in your business, I think you will be able to elevate yourself to the levels that it's just going to be ridiculously, unbelievably crazy, okay, for the lack of a better phrase. You will be able to create the lifestyle, excuse me, that most people are going to just dream about, okay? So here's the thing. When I got started about 8 years ago, right, started out with a business opportunity, a direct sales company in the BizUp world, right, and I was doing what my mentor was telling me to do, okay? I was doing what everybody else in the company was doing. Advertising, but I didn't tell you how I got started. I'm not going to go into that story into too much details because you probably heard that story already. I actually had to borrow $30,000 to get started. Borrowed $30,000 and I quit my job. I was working at the banking industry. Quit my job, retired my wife, and I'm like, man, we're going to be rich. We're going to be rich, man. And so I got started, right? I had no idea how to do, this internet marketing thing. I had no idea about the mindset stuff, none of that, right? And so I started to spend money. I started to jump onto this deal and this advertising source and this traffic and this. And I was, in a matter of about between 60 to 90 days, I actually invested over $20,000. Okay, invested $20,000 in my business, made exactly $0. And picture this. Picture this. What would you do in that situation? Okay, zero money coming in because you're not working from a job, right? Your wife is not working, you have a family to feed, you have bills to pay, your bills are coming in, your rent is due, right? And you just basically, at that time I thought I just wasted $20,000. Gone. Made zero, not even one sign up. Zero money. what would you do? You know what most people are doing? Most people just get discouraged, they get upset, they get frustrated, right? And they say, well, the heck with that, and I'll just go somewhere else, right? What would you do? Seriously, think about that. You can even pause this video and just step into that position, step into that situation. So when people tell me, Vic, you don't know my situation, man, I just spent $200 on an advertisement campaign and I didn't make any money. Yeah, I got 50 leads, but I didn't have any sign-ups yet. What's wrong with this? Is this a funnel not working? Is the system not working? Is the company not working? The sales is not converting? What's up, right? Guys, how foolish. How foolish, man. How foolish. And so what people are doing is they have that plan B. You probably heard me talk about not having plan B, right? Most people, 99.9% of marketers, from what I have seen over and over and over again, my friend, most people are failing because they have plan B. Okay? They think if I just start this big idea mastermind deal or Empower Network or whatever, right? And I'm going to give it a shot. I'll see what's going to happen. If I don't see results in the first 2 weeks or 2 months, right, or whatever, I'll just jump onto this deal because there's something new, something shiny launching all the time, right, every single day, right? And then worst case scenario, I have my little cushy job over here that I can always go back to, right, if these businesses don't work, okay? People never get focused on one thing long enough to see results, okay? People never get focused on one thing long enough. Long enough is a keyword here to see results, okay? How are you doing in that area? Seriously, how are you doing in that area, okay? When it comes to marketing, you have to get focused. When it comes to internet marketing and making your business successful, you have to get focused. Here's what I want you to understand. The moment you decided to become an online entrepreneur, the moment you decided to join a company, the moment you became a member of Big Idea Mastermind and therefore obviously joined Empower Network, Big Idea Mastermind is just a marketing system and additional training platform for Empower Network. Obviously, we like to take care of our team members, and so that's why you're getting all these videos, is because you're on a team of Big Idea Mastermind, right? And so I want to do everything from my side to help you succeed, right? So the moment you decided to join, my friend, you just became your own CEO of your own company. Did you realize that? Okay, so let's write this down. I'll make sure I don't have Sharpie here. One time I grabbed the marker during a video. I grabbed the marker and I started to write on the whiteboard, and then I realized that it was a permanent marker. It was a Sharpie. And I'm like, man, wow, shoot, what do I do now? But I learned a trick. You want me to share a trick with you? If you write with a Sharpie, I didn't know this, but apparently if you write with a Sharpie on a whiteboard and then you want to erase it, right, all you need to do is just get a regular marker and just write over it and then just erase it with a dry eraser and it's gone. I didn't know that trick. Jonathan Otto, he's the man who taught me that. So thing number one, let's discuss this, yeah? Thing number one is you need to understand that you, my friend, you are, okay, the CEO of your own enterprise. You are the CEO of your own enterprise. How would you act if you were given a multi-million-dollar business? How would you act if you were, if tomorrow they told you to, hey, right now you're the CEO of Nike, okay, or Adidas or Chrysler, okay? How would you act? How would you walk? How would you talk? How would you think, right? How would you hold yourself? What would your posture be like? Okay? If you were the CEO of a multi-million-dollar company, okay, how would you act? Okay? Here's a hint for you, my friend. Here's a hint. You are the CEO of your own enterprise. Okay, my friend, this is your multi-million dollar empire right here. Okay? If you don't see the results yet, that's fine. They're coming. Okay? If you do the stuff that you need to do every single day, the results are going to be there. Okay, so thinking about CEO, did you know? And I didn't know these stats. I mean, I just recently found out that average CEO in America gets about 90 minutes per day of productive work done. Okay, it's about 90 minutes per day that they actually work. The rest of the time they just screw around and do nothing. The rest of the time they're just kind of wandering and just doing the stuff that's not important, right? Don't be like that. Okay. Focus, my friend, focus. For the next 90 days, if you focus, you can absolutely revolutionize everything. So what do? Thing number two is this. Knowing that you are the CEO of your own enterprise, okay, you need to do thing number two, which is focus on the important stuff. Okay? Focus on the important stuff, my friend. Okay, so what are the important stuff in your business? In this internet marketing business, let's talk about what is important, right? What are the important stuff? And the first thing is this. First of all, you know, you might think, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make it a little bit fancier for you. How about that? With no extra charge. There's not even going to be an upsell, my friend. No upsells. Figure that. Imagine that. Okay, so you focus on you. Okay? You focus on you. You say, Vic, focusing on me, you know, man, you've been preaching that for the longest time. Yes, I have. And I'm going to preach it over again and again, okay? You focus on you. What do you focus on? Before you focus on your business, you need to focus on your beliefs, okay? On your mindset. You need to focus on your self-control. Okay? Before you talk about marketing, before you talk about traffic generation, anything else, okay? You focus on your beliefs, your mindset, your self-control, okay? So many people don't succeed. They want to become successful. They want to succeed, but they don't because they have, I'm just looking at if the camera's over, because they have contradicting beliefs right over here, okay? They believe, their belief in their subconscious is that they don't deserve a lot of success, okay? Consciously they want it, but subconsciously they believe that they don't deserve it, okay? And they just sabotage it. They just sabotage their success, and they're trying, they're grinding, they're doing this stuff, but it's like that ceiling. They can't break through that ceiling, right? Of whatever income level that is. Mindset, self-control. How do you do this stuff? I mean, how do you focus on you? How do you focus on your beliefs? How do you shift that? How do you shift your mindset? Well, I've been telling this over and over and over again, right? Your income can only grow to the extent that you do. Okay? Your income can only grow to the extent that you do. If you want to go from making $20,000 a year to making $20,000 per month, and then eventually making $20,000 per week, and then $20,000 per day, okay? Kind of like I went, right, and did that. You have to change you. If that person can make $50,000 a month, and you're doing the same thing he's doing, you're in the same company he is in, and you're not successful, right over here, my friend, okay, right over here. Don't blame it on the system. We got people right now as you're watching this video, making $30,000, $50,000 per month, okay, with Big Idea Mastermind through Empower Network, okay. We got people who are complaining, not many, some of you, you know who you are, okay. I don't know, maybe I should jump on something else. There's another thing. I mean, fine, right? But hey, you will never run away from you, okay? If you take this person with you, which you do all the time, okay? If you take your beliefs, your mindset, yourself, if you don't have that self-control, if you can't resist temptations of like the next shiny thing, right? Or you know, like complaining, or maybe listening to negative people, or maybe, you know, if you're being drawn towards the dramas and the you know, arguments, and just, you know, what's going on there, and you know, these people are complaining, I want to listen in, and just kind of feeding your mindset with garbage. If you're watching TV all the time, you know, and that's kind of, you know, you're feeding your mindset with that information, negative information, news, right, talk shows, all that crap. My friend, forget about being successful, right? Forget about marketing stuff, forget about that stuff, right? So first thing is you focus on you, okay? And second thing is this, okay? Second thing is, here is, I'm going to break this down for you and explain this to you in the simplest terms possible, okay? In our business, whether you're with Big Idea Mastermind, whether you're with, you know, XYZ company, or you're having your own product, you're promoting affiliate stuff, whatever it is, right? You have 3 responsibilities when it comes to running your business, okay? Now, and they're all going to build on this first step right over here. You can't change it. This is like, I mean, I should probably put this as a foundational and everything else on the top of that, but just kind of picture, this is like your foundational stuff, okay? This is where most people fail because they are missing this link right over here, okay? But your role in this business is this, okay? You need to attract track qualified leads. Okay? You need to focus on turning leads into customers. Into customers. If you're writing down, if you're taking notes, make sure you write this down. Useful. Customers. See, it's kind of difficult to write and talk at the same time, and I'm not good at multitasking. Some people say, you know, they're good at multitasking. I'm not, man. I'm not. And then thing number 3, or thing number 4, if you want to count down the first one here, is you need to turn customers into raving fans. Okay, you say, Vic, I don't care about raving fans yet, man. I just want to make money, right? You need this. Okay, you need this. I don't want to just teach you how to make $50 here and there. I want to teach you in this course right here, right? Internet Marketing Fast Start. I'm going to give you so much information. I'm going to give you so many golden nuggets, my friend, that just this course right here, just this module, will be enough for you to go out there and create a multi-million-dollar business. Okay, seriously, not exaggerating. Okay, the stuff we have in the basic level, the silver, the silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. If you're not diamond yet, by the way, you're missing out. Get to diamond. Okay, get to diamond, because it's just you need to be there. Just no questions asked. You need to be there. Get to diamond. People who are making the most money with Big Idea Mastermind or Empower Network, they're all diamond members. That should tell you something big. Okay, so anyway, just a quick side note on that. But if you just focus on doing these 4 things right over here, if you just focus on this stuff right over here, okay, that will be enough for you to build a multi-million-dollar empire on the internet. Okay, so how do you? By the way, so let's talk about this. How do you change you? Okay, you change you by reading. That's why success coaching is so important. Okay, that's why listening to the Inner Circle audios with Empower Network on a daily basis, not on a monthly basis, not when I feel like it, my friend, on a daily basis. Again, are you going to do this? I don't know. Okay, how bad do you want to succeed? How bad do you want to, how much success do you want to have in your business? It's going to depend on that, right? It will kind of start from there. But you change you by the people you associate with. Okay, by the people you associate with. That's why going to events is critically important to your success. That's why reading other people's books, right, is critical to your success. If you can't see, when I got started, right, I could not, I could not just connect with the person who was making, let's say somebody who's making $500,000 a month. I can't just come up to them, right, and just kind of hang out, right? It doesn't. I mean, we're on a different playing fields, right? Different levels. So there was no way for me to do that. But you know what I could do, right? What my mentor taught me. He's like, Vic, you want to associate with the guy who's making $500,000 a year, okay, and has the lifestyle you want to have. You get his book, you get his course, you get his coaching, you get his training, you get his product, and you listen to him over and over and over again, okay? And just by listening to him, your subconscious mind, it cannot differentiate whether you're talking to somebody in real person, right? Like you're just standing right next to me, or you're just watching this video. Your subconscious mind cannot make it. It doesn't know the difference. Okay, so reading a book by somebody who is very, very successful is the same thing as you just hanging out with that person in real, just in real life. Right? That's why it's very important. Listening to Inner Circle audios, my friend. Let me give you take two seconds here to talk about Inner Circle with Empower Network. If you don't own Inner Circle product, you're missing out. Okay, you are missing out. You're sabotaging your success. I'm telling you, get Inner Circle if you don't have it. Okay, you need to listen to it on a daily basis. You know what I do first thing in the morning? When I wake up, go to gym or go jogging or whatever. I got my iPod. Man, you get confused. You know, iPad, iPod, and iPhone, I this, I that. I got an iPod, yeah, and I got all that stuff on my iPod. And I just, first thing in the morning, you know, as I'm doing my workouts or as I'm jogging or whatever, just walking around, just, you know, exercising, you know, first thing in the morning, I listen to that stuff, right? I feed my brains, I feed my mind with that stuff because that stuff reflects in my business, okay? Reading is very, very important. I mean, here's the thing, okay? To change you, we have success coaching in this Big Idea Mastermind, right? There's a success coaching session. Watch those videos on a daily basis. Just do it, okay? Watch those videos on a daily basis. If you are a platinum member or diamond member, right, you have access to the 30 days to 10K program. So in 30 days to 10K program, every single day, I'm giving you specific assignments to do, right? Follow those assignments. Follow those assignments. You will never, ever be the same again, okay? So that's that. How do you attract qualified leads? Okay, there is a process to do that. How do you turn leads into customers? How do you turn customers into raving fans? There is a process how to do that. This stuff is going to be a whole lot easier right here, okay, once you have this thing taken care of. And again, I think we've been talking about that for long enough. So what I'd like to do right now is I'd like to show you what I call the internet marketing triangle. Okay, internet marketing triangle. And if you understand that, it will make your business a lot more profitable. Okay, so let's talk about that. So here's what I call, let's draw this out here. See, beautiful. Man, don't you, I just love this stuff right here. Look at that. All right, internet marketing triangle. This is kind of like the if you understand this map, I'm gonna, you know, this this pyramid, right? If you just understand this pyramid, my friend, you will be all right. Okay, so here we have market. Okay, here we have message, and here we have media. Let me explain what this stuff means, okay? So in our industry, in our community, this internet marketing thing, right? If you just focus on three things, okay? When it actually comes to business stuff, market, message, media, okay? The market, you don't really, I mean, if you're in Big Idea Mastermind, you don't really have to worry about this too much because we already have this part taken care of right here, okay? So the market is this. When you promote anything, okay, if you're going to promote anything, if you're going to build your own product, if you're going to build, you know, or come up with a product or find a product to promote, whatever the thing is, you want to make sure that you find the market first, okay? Most people get an idea for something, and then they go out there and they start implementing that idea without even doing any research for the market, okay? So you need to make sure that you have the market, and the market is, first of all, it has to be big in number, okay? It has to be irrationally passionate, and it has to be easily reached. Okay? Then what you need is you need to master this part right here. Okay? Market is I mean, with Big Idea Mastermind, we already have our market. Our market is people who want to earn money online, right? Our market is people who want to improve their lifestyle, make more money, have more time freedom, create better lifestyles for themselves. That's our market, okay? I mean, these guys are, you know, just huge in number. They're irrationally passionate because look at all those launches, right? On a daily basis, there's something new launching, and these people are jumping onto the next thing. Most people don't understand that they don't need to be like that, you know, Northern Pike, just jumping on every single shiny thing that they see, right? And it's easily reached because of the resources, because of the of how, you know, this, you know, business network marketing industry is. I mean, it's easy to reach those people. We're going to talk about that shortly. Okay, we're gonna break this down. How do you get those people in the coming videos? But what you need to get really, really, really good at is you need to get good at crafting your message, okay? Or massage, if you want to call it that. But crafting your message, here is what I mean by that, my friend, okay? So, as a marketer, okay, bottom line as a marketer, you need to do everything you can, everything in your power to master, to learn how to influence people, okay? I cannot emphasize how important this is. Okay, how do you influence people to buy? How do you influence people in a positive way to make a decision? How do you influence people to, to do what you want them to do? That's gonna be of a benefit to them. Okay, most people don't understand that how their life can be better, right? If they did what we're doing, for example, right? They just don't understand it because they have been burned, before and this and that. So how do you talk to them? How do you talk to them in a way that you would influence their decision-making process, right? How do you do that? I would suggest you really, really focus on mastering influence, okay? Research on it, okay? Talk to other people who are good at it, okay, if you're able to. Read books on it, okay? There is a book called Influence, the Psychology of Persuasion, okay? Forgot the author, but really, really good book. I mean, it's not super easy to read, but it's really, really good book when it comes to like giving you, golden nuggets when how to influence people and stuff like that. Read about influence, okay? Study influence, because influence is what's gonna take your business from $50,000 a month, right, to $500,000 a month. Okay, is learning how to influence people. Now, when you talk to people, right, first thing in your message, you want to learn how to break their state. Okay, you want to learn how to break it. We're going to go into more details about this stuff, my friend. In this video right here, I want to give you an overview. I want to give you a blueprint that we're going to follow and break up, kind of break into pieces, right, and digest over the next several videos, right? So right now, here is what you need to, learn, right? Break their state. You want to build rapport. You want to build rapport with your people. When you talk to your market, right, you want to uncover the big problem. Okay? And then you want to offer solution. This stuff we're going to be taking, each one of these individually, and we're going to be really going to the details on how do you do that. Okay. Again, my thing is, I want you to be able to become an unstoppable, just ridiculously successful marketer. Okay. I want you to become a magnetic marketer, and you can do that by learning this stuff right over here. Okay. Very important thing that I learned in my marketing on the internet is that you want to talk to your market. You want to talk to their dream. Say, Vig, that sounds weird, man. Talk to their dream. You want to talk to them about their dream, okay? You want to talk to them about what they want. Don't talk. What you want to do here is you make sure your message, okay, matches your market. You want to have one of my mentors is Dan Kennedy, right? Brilliant guy, brilliant guy. What he teaches is this. He says you want to have your message to market match, okay? Message to market match. So if your market's dream, if your market's goal, what they're moving towards is freedom, is lifestyle, right? Is making more money, is being successful and buying cool stuff, right? If your market's goal is to lose weight, is to become better at golf, is to become better at soccer, football, is to become better at whatever, right? Is to become the best chef in the world. If your market's dream is that. See, people don't buy information on how to, people don't buy information on how to make money just because they want to make a bunch of paper, right? Because they want to have piles of paper sitting on their desk or in their cabinet or whatever, right? people buy information on how to make money because of what money can do for them. Okay, people don't get into Empower Network to be able to access the product, to just have access to Inner Circle, the master scores, right? People don't do that stuff. People get to Empower Network. People become members of Big Idea Mastermind because they want, their end result is they want to have more freedom. Their end result is they want to have more money freedom, more time freedom. They want to have a better lifestyle. That's what they want. Okay, so we all have there's two desires. There is the outside desire, what we think we want, right? We think we want more money. We think we want, a Mercedes. We think we want, a Rolex watch, right? And there is the core desire. There is the inner desire, okay? Why do you want more money? Because you want to have, more freedom to buy what you want to buy, right? To travel. You want to have peace of mind that you don't have to worry about paying your bills, right? Not having enough to pay your bills. So there's two kinds of desires. Okay, I want you to understand this. When you understand this, it's going to be powerful in your marketing. There's two types of desires. Desire that people think what they desire, and then the real desire. That's deep down. That's in their subconscious. That's in their heart of hearts. Okay, people have desire to lose weight, and that's what they think. They think they want to look skinnier. Their deep desire in their heart of hearts is because they want to feel better, right? They want to feel more attractive. Okay, people have a desire to get a Mercedes, for example, right? Not because they need a Mercedes, but because of what that will represent to them. Make sense? So if you can learn how to talk to their dream, how to talk to their desire, how to talk to their inner desire, okay? How to talk to their inner desire. My friend, you're going to talk directly to their subconscious. You're going to talk directly to their feelings, and that's what people are after. That's how people make decisions. Okay, that's how people make decisions. So we're going to be talking about that. Now, media is, how do you get people to your site, right? It can be offline. It can be online. It can be, TV, radio. It can be, phone, not RON, right? Phone marketing or mobile. It can be internet. Okay, so there's different things when it comes to the media. There's different avenues we can take. We can go about, attracting our customers, right? So if you remember the three things we need to focus on, right? That's assuming you have the first thing. Well, the first thing is the foundational, right? Is focusing on you, right? Every single day. You can never stop, okay? Every single day. So I'm not even going to come back to that because it's a given. It's like a default thing, right? But on top of that, your task is this. If you can focus on getting or attracting qualified leads, yeah? Attracting qualified leads, learning how to advertise, right? How to advertise right here, which I'm going to teach you in the coming videos. How to turn those leads into customers, mastering this right over here, okay? Which again, we're going to talk about this, and I'm going to teach you this stuff. How do you turn those customers, right? And then how do you turn these customers into raving fans? Okay. The reason you want to do that is because there will come a time to where maybe you will create something like Big Idea Mastermind. Maybe you'll create your own system, your own funnel for something, right? Maybe you will come up with your own product. You see how I evolved from where I started to where I'm at today is because I started out with a business opportunity, right? And I was learning this stuff right here. I was learning. I was like a sponge. I was implementing stuff, right? I was working on myself like crazy, like there was no tomorrow, and I'm still doing it every single day, right? And then, see, I started to share with others. I started to share with my list, with my subscribers, what I was doing, right? I would start, sharing my little success stories, and then it led to bigger success stories, and then, and then people wanted to know how I did what I did, right? So I would give out these free trainings, and naturally people started to be attracted. People started to want to know what I was doing, right? So I would do these free teleconferences and free webinars from time to time, and just giving out free information, okay? What I was doing without even realizing at that time is I was positioning myself as a guru, okay? And I hate that word guru because, I mean, for lack of a better word, right? I was positioning myself above the competition, okay? And I just did this naturally. I mean, I did this because my mentor said, well, Vic, share what you know with people that are following you, with your subscribers. So that's what I did, right? But I didn't realize how powerful that would be, later on in my business, and how that would turn my business around, right? So I would share this information, and then once somebody's like, Vic, why, we got 100 people, 200 people, 300 people showing up on your conference calls, right? Why not charge them and teach them the information you already know how to do, right? Because I became a student of the business. I mean, I was learning, I was implementing, I was learning, tweaking, and seeing what worked, what didn't work, and kind of started to develop my own strategies, right, by the time. And so I went, well, that's kind of a good idea, right? And I created a little coaching program, okay? And I started to charge people like $67 a month to learn what I was teaching them, right? And immediately I had in a matter of like two or 3 days, I had like 300 people signed up for, to pay me $67 per month. Okay, so take your calculator, 67 times 300, whatever that comes up to be. But immediately, I just I just created myself a 6-figure a year income. Okay, just like that. Okay, so then it kind of started, and these people started to pay me. So all of a sudden, I kind of had my little mini product going. Right, I would charge them on a monthly basis, and I would, they would have access to my, weekly coaching or what I was doing at that time. And then it kind of evolved from there, and I started to promote affiliate stuff and affiliate products, and I started to learn this affiliate marketing game and how to succeed with ClickBank and promoting other people's stuff and things like that. And I started to really get into the traffic generation stuff, right? But that all came because I was working on myself, my friend, okay? So you never stop improving yourself, okay? You never stop improving yourself, okay? See, as you do this, you will have ideas flowing into your mind, right? You will have ideas coming in, and you'll be able to, you'll be able to do things that right now you can't even comprehend, right? That's possible for you. Like, for example, when I was getting started, you would not talk me into talking in front of people. Like, for me to talk in front of a camera, it was horrible. I mean, I would shoot video, and I would be like, it would take me like 50, 70 times to shoot a video, like a 2-minute video. You know what I mean? So I had to overcome that. I had to overcome that little hurdle, right? And some people email me and they call me up and they say, Vic, I'm a shy person. My personality is I just can't be in front of the camera. I just cannot talk to people. I just can't, do the teleconferences. I just can't do webinars, man. What would you suggest I do? And you know what I tell them? If you can't do videos, start doing a video a day, right? If you can't speak in front of people, start speaking to people. Do what you fear of doing. Does that make sense? Whatever your fear is, just do that, right, as much as possible in a short period of time as possible, compressed time frames, right, and you will overcome it. Okay, that's how you overcome your fears. That's how you get better at things. Okay, that's how you get better at marketing is by doing this stuff. Are you going to fail in the beginning? Of course. Okay, of course you're going to fail. Of course you're going to run into brick walls. Of course you're going to run into obstacles. Of course you're going to get burned, all right, sometimes. But are you going to stop? Well, if you stop, you will never become successful, right? If you stop, you will never get to your end destination. Okay, but if you just keep going, if you take a look at what's working, right, do more of that, and what's not working, don't do that, right? Do what's working and don't do what's not working. If you just focus on that kind of stuff, right, my friend, and you improve yourself, this stuff is going to become easy for you, okay? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to cut this video short, okay? I don't want this video to be like 3-4 hours, right? We're going to break this up. This is first part of our Internet Marketing 101, okay? Next video, we're going to talk about the six-figure blueprint. Okay, so I'm going to lay out the blueprint of exactly what do you focus on when and how do you structure your empire. Then we're going to talk about traffic generation, right? Fast-track traffic generation. Then we're going to talk about list building and how to really do this right here, okay? How to master influence, how to do this kind of stuff. Traffic generation is going to be this stuff right here, okay? So by the time we're done with this video series, with this course, right? Internet Marketing Fast Start, you will be able to implement this stuff in your business, and you will know exactly how this triangle works, right? And you will know how to talk to your people, how to attract your people, how to attract your your leads, how to turn your leads into customers, and how to turn your customers into raving fans. Okay, so very excited about this, my friend. I hope you're excited. Hey, listen, I just do this stuff. The stuff you're going to be learning, right? Just do it. Okay. Obviously I can't make you do it, right? It has to be your decision. But my question is, how bad do you want this? If a guy like me, college dropout, okay, being $30,000 in debt, had absolutely zero knowledge of internet marketing, if I could do it, you can do it. You know, if somebody else can do this, why not you? Seriously, ask yourself, why not you? But can you imagine yourself? Can you imagine yourself living your ultimate ideal lifestyle? Can you imagine yourself not having to worry about nothing in your life? Okay? Can you imagine yourself having total financial abundance? Just literally being able to go to a car dealership. You know, I was looking at the people driving at the BMWs, right? You know, they said the 750 series. I was really, you know, that was like my dream car at the time, right? And I'm like, man, how awesome would it be to drive that car, right? And then, you know, money became no longer an issue for me. And then you can just go to a dealership and just get it and pay cash for it, right? How awesome would it be to be able to pay off your mortgage, to pay off your debts? Listen, is it worth it for you? Is it worth it to start just being laser focused? Don't listen to any of the complainers. Don't listen to any of the negativity spreaders out there, right? My friend, don't listen to anybody who's going to tell you, trying to kind of derail you and trying to be kind of cool, you know. You know how some people are sometimes, you know, they will come across as though they're trying to help you, but at the end of the day, they're trying to recruit you into their deal, and they're broke themselves. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, stay focused. Hey, listen, stay focused. I'm not focusing on anything else. Okay, this is right here. This is my focus. Okay, I want you to be successful. Okay, and I have no doubt that if you do what I'm going to teach you in Big Idea Mastermind, my friend, you can build yourself an incredibly powerful business. Okay, you can build yourself an amazing lifestyle. You can create yourself. You can have what you want. Okay, you can have what you want. Why not? If others can have it, why can't you? Okay, you deserve it. You deserve a better lifestyle. You deserve to have success. You deserve to make as much money as you want. You deserve to have more money coming into your bank accounts on a daily basis than what you can spend on a daily basis. Do you believe that? Do you believe that? Okay, I'm here to tell you it's possible. If it's possible for somebody else, if it's possible for me, it's possible for you. Okay, so let's get you there. Let's get you there. Okay, so hopefully this stuff makes sense to you just a little bit. Okay, we're going to pick up in the next video, and I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.